Hello and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see when you will be in a relationship. We'll see who you're going to enter this relationship with, how and where you will meet this person. We will get all the details today. So that is our topic. My Etsy shop, it is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, manifestation candles, custom spell work, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we've got the Plum Tourmaline, and we'll be using the Disney Tarot for group one. For group two, we have the Tiger's Eye, and we'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot for group two. For group three, we have the Finchinite, and we'll be using the Trash Panda Tarot for group three. And for group four, we have the Purple Aura Quartz. And we'll be using the Witchy Magic Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the Plum Tourmaline and the Disney Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see when will you be in a relationship, how or where you will meet this person, who is this. So we got the Tower card, and I saw the Star card as I cut the deck to shuffle the cards. So the Tower and the Star is a very interesting combination. It kind of feels like a little bit of a second chance energy. It kind of feels like an all or nothing energy. So I'm getting a lot of meaning and purpose behind this next relationship that you're going to be in. It really feels like maybe you had an opportunity at a relationship and one or both of you weren't ready, or it feels like perhaps there was a relocation or maybe even something that was tragic that kind of happened. Maybe there was reasons logically that made total sense to you for an ending with someone else. It just gives a strong energy of like a second chance, but also a challenge, wish fulfillment, but also dedication required for this to work out. So let's get your timeline first. Oh my God, the first card we have that came out for you, we got hours here. So I wouldn't say that you're going to be in a relationship in the next few hours, but whenever this card comes out, there's only one of them in this entire deck that has anything to do with this short of a timeline. That usually means Spirit is giving you some sort of major sign, signal, confirmation, or even a vision of this person, like some significant hint, prophecy, vision, etc. Let's keep going. Spirit, the timeline. Please show us the timeline. When will group one be in this relationship? And we keep getting that. We have in the next few days another one of the super short, super quick coming timelines from this deck. And this is a thick deck. I want to say this has at least 80 cards in it. So it's kind of like, oh, okay. The fact that you're getting all the super short timelines kind of indicates that this is really around the corner, on the horizon. In your energy, there's a possibility to meet this person extremely soon, like very soon, or this person could already be in your energy. You could have met them in the recent past, and there's an opportunity to take things forward coming in hot, like within the next few days, or perhaps within hours for like just a few of you. Me personally, I'm reluctant to give a timeline that short, especially for a reading like this. So I'm like, all right, Spirit, take the wheel. Listen, I'm gonna deliver the messages, but it's looking like things are happening very quickly. Now, I do get a range here. We have in the distant future that came out, and we have January that came out as well. Regardless, you're in a win-win position. Time is on your side. Which is so funny that I was hearing second chance in the beginning of your reading, because now I'm feeling like maybe that second chance is more about, okay, there's going to be an opportunity for very quick, fast, serious progression with you and this person in the next few days, or there's going to be a potential meeting with you and this person in the next few days, but it's dependent on some other action. And if not, then the timeline will vary and potentially get longer. So we have January in the distant future and time is on your side. Honestly, not too long to wait. We're talking about your next relationship that you're going to be in, not your next fling. So not too long to wait for a real relationship anyways, but definitely getting that there will be an opportunity like way sooner than that. So look out for that. We also got Libra season that came out, which is September 23rd to October 23rd. And then we got Tuesday. Tuesday can be significant to you in some way. And we have don't waste your time. So this could be a thing where it's like maybe you have some time off that you need to take, you know, in your job, and there's going to be an opportunity for you to take some time off, and you see a super cheap flight on Tuesday to the place you've always wanted to go. And Spirit's been calling you to that place. Perhaps you meet them there. Or maybe there's something that you do on Tuesdays where you'll be seeing this person. I see Tuesday being significant with don't waste your time though. There's definitely a message here that Spirit's trying to communicate to you, been trying to communicate to you for a while. And it is connected to romance. So definitely follow through when you're getting those intuitive messages, those spiritual messages and confirmations, because it's looking like it's connected to your next relationship that you'll be in. Spirit, tell us more for group 1. Nice. Yeah, this could be someone who's already in your energy, and Spirit honestly could be calling you to go out of your comfort zone and to approach this person, to be honest. We have making the first move. Look at her on this card going to get her mans, okay, period. And we have asking around. So it seems like for some of you, group 1, there's been a tension between you and someone already in your energy. You've already seen this person. You will highly likely feel the attraction already. I find it hard to believe that you couldn't feel it. There could be tension or a banter going on between you and this person. And, you know, Tuesday could be the next time you work together. I just keep being brought back to that Tuesday. I'm telling you, you're going to see, and then, you know, come back and let me know, like, yes, such and such did happen on a Tuesday, because I'm really feeling that energy. But yeah, we have invisibility spell, interestingly enough. So it kind of seems like you've been trying not to chase, and that has somehow translated into you making yourself not available, or it feels like you've been out of alignment with people, or you've been not avoiding people, but not around people as much. There's like an energy here of you kind of, maybe you're conscious of this and this is like one of your spiritual gifts, but it does feel like you have the ability to disappear and be unnoticed when you want to. So maybe coming out of that in the next few days is going to lead you to love. And it's like, soon as you come out of that consciously, boom, you kind of connect with your person. Speaking of your person, we did quite literally get the your person card that came out of this deck. We also got Prince/Princess treatment. So in your next relationship, I see this being your person, definitely a high stakes connection. It feels like you're meeting this person for a reason. You're being placed with this person for a reason. This connection feels significant. It feels long awaited. From the Tower and the Star cutting the deck from the very top of the reading, it felt like there's high risk, high reward with this connection. Definitely giving long-term energy. Spirit, what else can you tell us? We have heart chakra base connection. Okay, listen, some of this, I really feel Spirit telling you to go get yours, okay? Don't be out here missing out on an amazing love because you're waiting for someone to come to you. If they do come to you, you're going to be waiting until the end of the year, early January next year. And it's like, you could have it now. Why wait? For some of you, this is an internal shift. Maybe you've had this invisibility spell energy over you subconsciously. If you had been doing a lot of protection work, I just heard 6 months ago, if things were kind of really hitting the fan some months ago, you had to do a lot of protection, you were going into hermit mode. That energy is still covering you, I'm hearing, and you want to take it off. That could be the shift required for this to come through, especially for those of you who kind of don't have anyone on your mind. It's like, I don't know, I don't really have anyone in person. I don't know who this could be. This could be someone you're meant to meet, but that you haven't noticed or hasn't noticed you, but you're some way, somehow around each other at this time. We have heart chakra based connection. So I do see your next relationship being based in true love, mutual respect, and adoration for each other. For a lot of you, this person is already in your energy. We have a love-struck secret admirer in the art of seduction. So I really feel Spirit telling you, for a large portion of you, to put yourself out there, to make your move, okay? So you don't have to be waiting forever, because it's like, okay, if the end goal is we're both going to end up together, who cares how we get there? Who cares who made the first move and da-da-da? If we both end up mutually loving each other down the line, what are we talking about? You know, like those details mean nothing when we're both eventually in love. So what are we talking about? Some of you may have a hard time doing that, but look at this. We got new me, who dis? So Spirit is saying, have you really leveled up into that confident baddie that you say? Because otherwise, this should be nothing for you. This should be nothing for you, group one. We got new me who dis. So there could be a level up that has happened recently with you internally. We have confession and exclusive. So straight up, Spirit is calling some of you to make the first move, to confess your feelings, and it is leading to exclusivity. But there's definitely going to be a confession at some point that leads the two of you to being exclusive. So for some of you, this person, you're already around this person, and it's like you haven't made any progress because you guys haven't officially started dating yet. And Spirit's like, all right, well, let's just tell this person how we feel so we can get this ball rolling, so we can get on the same page. So they understand you like them. You can get their side of it, their confession, their feelings from them, and we can just move forward. You know, why sit in limbo when we don't have to? Spirit, what else can you tell us for group one about their next relationship? Show us more of who this person is, Spirit. We have the Death card reverse and the Two of Wands reverse. Some of you, this is someone that you maybe had like a failed talking stage with. We have the Seven of Pentacles reverse that also just came out, so an energy of things fizzling out. But we have that coming out with the Strength card here, like there's a new vitality or energy in the situation, like it's been reawakened. This could even be an old crush for some of you. And I'm seeing like you're still connected through that red string for some of you. It's like there's always been a connection here, even when you've gone in and out of each other's lives or in and out of accessibility. Seven of Pentacles reverse and the Strength card. So yeah, I just heard tying up loose ends as well. So there's an energy here of seeing things through. If this was a situation that was hot and heavy at a certain point and it kind of fizzled out, Spirit's like, no, we're going to run that one back. There's still some residual energy here. Still some things that have not been figured out. We're getting a lot of wands coming out. Fire sign energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. We got the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands reversed with the Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune reversed. So I feel like you guys weren't in alignment in the past, even for those of you who haven't met this person yet. So often when we're manifesting or when we're ready for something, we assume if it's not coming that it's on us, but that truly isn't the case. So hopefully that can give some of you some peace and allow you to rest and relax for a while. When it comes to manifestation, when it comes to aligning yourself with a partner, you know, trying to be available, doing the most, throwing yourself out, because it seems like the weight primarily has been on the other person's end, or especially with the Wheel of Fortune being here, Spirit's end. There were other things that had to be completed before this connection could be tapped into. Romantic connections can be very distracting. They can take you off your path. They can completely align you to another path. So especially with higher level connections, spiritual connections, Spirit will keep us out of the loop, keep us away from certain people, depending on the timing of it all. Spirit, what else can you tell us about their next relationship? Can we get some details about this person? Anything about them wanting to come out? What should we know? So we got the Queen of Cups reversed, the Ten of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed. Wow, with Temperance at the bottom of the deck. You may have been the kind of person, Group 1, that invested way too much in relationships in the past. And I feel like this person has as well. And I'm hearing first love. So maybe their first love really kind of took them out, especially if they're masculine dominant. Masculines have a much harder time with transmutation. They can't really heal, go through the next relationship. There's even theories that masculines honestly never get past the first one. Maybe it's not like, oh, I want to be with that person, but it's like, that still hurts, that still affects me to this day. You know, they have a hard time letting things go. So a whole lot of transmutation, especially with that Temperance at the bottom of the deck, that needed to happen for this connection to be successful, for it to be possible with that Ten of Cups reversed. So it's been all about alignment. You may have gotten a lot of spiritual messages like that kept reminding you about alignment in the past, honestly, probably really long time, months, years. It seems like everything has been kind of leading to closer to where you are now. Spirit, tell us more about them. Who is this? We have the Courier, we have the Bard, and the Athlete. Okay. So the Courier, this person could work for a USPS, UPS, any mail carrying service, perhaps Amazon or any, delivery. We have the Athlete. So this person could be very athletic. They could hike. They could be a gym rat. They could be someone who has a nice physique, someone who takes care of their physique, someone who cares about appearances, someone who's healthy, wants to look healthy, someone who cooks their own food, does meal prep. And then we have the Bard, which is essentially an entertainer. This person could be a poet. They could be a writer, they could be a painter, they could be someone who's very charismatic with a big friend group, they could be the funny person in the friend group, they could have a career based on their energetic nature and their ability to talk to anyone from any walk of life. Definitely feels like an extrovert. Spirit, where or how will they meet? Where or how will they meet? I swear one of these flipped over. Oh, it's up here. For Group 1. All right, so we got within the vehicle. You could literally meet this person as you're traveling. It does say commuting on here as well, so you can meet them on your way to work. This person could be a part of your morning routine in some way. Say you go to the gym before you go to work, or you go to the same fast food place every day before you go to work. This person could be related to your commute in some way. We got the Lighthouse. It says guiding light, symbol of hope. So I feel like this is much more spiritual, where Spirit is giving you signs and signals within the next few hours. If you see a lighthouse within the next few hours, that could definitely be a confirmation that this is your reading, this is your message, that Spirit is communicating to you, that you're on track, that Spirit is leading you. And we have the farm here. It says agricultural work, livestock. You can meet this on the farm or related to a farm. In the country, near someone else's farm, obviously. Spirit for group 1. What else can you tell us? We have testing the waters and enchantment. So for those of you who are already aware of this person, you already know this person, and there's been some back and forth or some tension, some energy, I see you guys finally moving past that enchantment phase where you're awkward around each other, or where you're very attracted to each other but having a hard time activating that throat chakra and communicating. I see you guys finally testing the waters and saying, okay, let's actually take action towards each other. Let's do this. And like I was feeling throughout the reading, like we saw, for a lot of you, Spirit is calling you to make that first move. So you don't have to wait too much longer if you're willing to follow through on that. We have intense flirtation and relationship offer. So maybe, especially if things are always cordial or casual, it's time to turn up the flirtation. We had some card that I saw at some point. Yeah, the art of seduction. Talking about putting yourself out there, not being afraid of this person, and getting in your seductive bag, allowing that inner feline to come out and pounce, okay, to get what's yours. It's leading you to a relationship offer. So I see it being more than worth it. It's intense. It's a little scary, but well worth it. Spirit, what else does group 1 need to know? We have begin now. Bottom of the card says take your first step. So no more waiting. Let's make that move. We have the mystic healer. It says healing energy flows through you. So perhaps the last bit of healing on your journey is more about letting love in. Great adventure, taking the risk. It says take a risk, venture forward. Yep. Listen, all these cards are talking about moving forward. And then we have overcoming obstacles. So Spirit's like, listen, there's no need to be afraid. You can overcome anything. Let's do it. Let's get started. Let's start this journey. That's what I got for you, group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Tiger's Eye and the Rider-Waite Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see when will you be in a relationship, who will you be in a relationship with, how, where will you meet. We will get all the deets, Spirit, for group 2 with the Tiger's Eye. Please show us for group 2. When is their next relationship? Please show us the timeline. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of cards that just came out. Let's see what we got here. A lot of days of the week coming out, a lot of months as well. So we got 17th, we got the 15th, we got the 17th and the 19th, all following each other. Something about odd numbers. Spirit could also be speaking to you in angel numbers at this time, and you may see different combinations of 15, 17, 19, or 1s and 5, 7, 9. We also got 7 twice here. We got 07 that came out. So you can meet them on the 7th of the month, 15th, 17th, the 19th, or that could be the day that you enter your relationship with this person. In terms of months, we got Gemini season, which is May 21st to June 20th. We got August that came up as well. So timeline not looking too far. Looking like this is right upon us. We have Sagittarius season, which is November 22nd to December 21st. So what I can say right away is you will definitely have the potential to enter a relationship before the year is up. We also got in the next few years that came out. So for some of you, you may end up deciding to kind of take a sabbatical. You may end up deciding to take, I just heard gap year. You may decide to end up taking some time off of dating, and you may kind of, yeah, Spirit is showing me like the globe now. Spirit is showing me different movies that have to do with travel. You may have a coming of age moment where you kind of travel the world, go on your own journey. Yeah, there's an energy here of kind of doing your own thing for some of you. So some of you, it's looking like this is a while away, but it will be dependent on what you kind of choose and the direction you end up going. So in a situation like this, not too bad when things are in your favor and it's something that you choose. And then we got Friday and Tuesday also coming up as significant times for you. So what I can definitely say for you, group 2, right away when it concerns your timeline, I would say be clear about what it is that you're looking for, and even go so far as to set that intention to the universe, to declare to Spirit, okay, this is what I want, this is the direction I'm going. I feel like it's time to have like a deep talk with your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spiritual team, or a journaling session where you really get clear on what you want. What am I feeling right now? What am I most called to right now? What do I really want? Number one in my life, is it a relationship, or is it to resolve some other feeling that I have, not knowing my life purpose, or getting career in order, leveling up, meeting new people, figuring out the purpose of life? Do I want to do more travel? Do I want a relationship, and what kind of relationship is it that I want? There could be some sort of blockage. So if you've been feeling this for a long time, I would definitely say this is a good time to do a big clearing for yourself or a cord cutting, and program it for known or unknown so that you don't have to worry about any cords that like people or attachments that people may have to you that you're unconscious of. If you feel like it's a generational curse or something like that, maybe you want to do something more aggressive. But yeah, tapping into this energy, it kind of feels like either there's a blockage or some confusion or mixed signals you may be sending the universe. So you can go ahead and handle that just by doing a clearing and communicating to Spirit what it is you want, setting some intention, especially if you haven't done that in a while. I have custom spell work on my Etsy shop, so I can always do it for you, but these are totally things you can do with yourself. And I feel like that'll really kind of like clear things up so you don't have to worry about this varied timeline, especially if you've already been feeling like something is wrong. I would say better to handle it and get on top of it before it's like actually a thing. But that's what we got for you. Fridays, Tuesdays will be significant. Those could also be days that Spirit is calling you to manifest. I would look up the planet synonymous with these days. Friday I know is ruled by Venus. Tuesday I'm not sure. I want to say that might be Mercury, but you let me know. Or no. Tuesday is Mars. Yeah, because Tuesday, my old spiritual teacher, they used to do all this crazy dark work on Tuesdays. They're like, yeah, Tuesday is the day we get a crack. My God. Spirit, okay, for group 2. What can you tell us about their next relationship? Who is this? How are they getting here? Ooh, group 1 got that card too. Maybe it's a collective energy. I have to see like if group 3 and 4 get it. But we do have, we actually have opening up to your angels and invisibility spell. This is actually really catching my attention because we were just talking about that. Perhaps you've done some protection work, some deep clearing work on yourself, and that has some way somehow affected romance, affected all sorts of people from being able to see you. That's the thing about protection and clearing. Nobody's perfect. So to a degree, you will repel even the connections that you would want, because some way, somehow, potentially they could get you, I wouldn't say hurt in some way, but you know, relationships are hard work. It does bring stress, etc. So if you're like, you've, you know, months past been super stressed about money, or, you know, not doing so well, like mentally, like, and you did a protection on yourself or something to block out like actually antagonistic energies, sometimes the relationships can be the biggest stressor. So maybe that's what it is, opening up to your angels and saying, okay, I'm actually good now, and I am ready for, you know, someone new to come in. I am ready to put myself out there again, or I'm ready for that action. So, you know, listen, my guides in the spirit realm appreciate you, but y'all don't have to go so hard anymore when it comes to blocking out, you know, people, because I'm ready to integrate again. And I've learned how to keep the energies that I really don't want at bay or out of my life. So I'm ready. You may have a very attractive aura. We have a walking love spell here. So there's no problem with attraction. I feel like if anything, it's the opposite. You may have to like put in extra work to become invisible, and to kind of take yourself out of the line of attention for people, because you may be kind of like a rake energetically, where you naturally attract a whole lot of people and their attention, and people just kind of get obsessed with you or fascinated with you. And it could turn shadowy, where it's like, if I can't have you, no one can. So you could experience like people energetically clinging to you or sabotaging you, etc. So yeah, definitely make sure you get into that, you know, realigning spiritually. But this connection, I do see solar chakra based connection. Okay, let's talk about the card that caught my attention first. So group one, this is the card that they got, making the first move. They actually did get invisibility spell as well. So there are some similarities between you and group one. There's a few cards here that they got as well. You may have felt called to group one. But I see you having a connection based on the solar plexus. So you know, the solar plexus is like your life force. It's who you are. It's your personality. It's your core, your essence. So you two are very similar. You could be from the same star family. You could resonate with this person. You will likely resonate with this person on a deep personal level. And yeah, you and group one, you both got making the first move. So we'll see by the end of the reading if it's a collective energy. But I do see for a lot of you, Spirit's calling you to be the person to make this connection. It's like, why wait? Why have to wait so long when we literally don't have to, when we can kind of just get things started sooner rather than later? So we have laying it all out there. Group two, Spirit is calling you to be transparent with your feelings. If you feel something developing with someone that you want to move forward with, Spirit is calling you to lay it all out there and to not leave room for limerence, or not leave room for misunderstandings or wasted time by just hurry up and getting to it. You know, especially people who are like kind of giving a bit of narc energy, they will use that to their advantage. The fact that you won't address the elephant in the room and lay it all out there. The fact that they kind of prey on people who are in their feminine energy, you know, people who want that masculine energy to kind of like dominate the situation and move it forward. They'll play on that and keep you in limbo forever, just because technically you won't ever have a official conversation of what we're doing or how we're feeling. So that can also keep you from dealing with a bunch of like foolishness, wasted time, etc. And we have better space. So I do see the energy around you is more conducive to success at this time. You could be in a better space. You can be ready, especially if you had went hermit at some point with the invisibility spell energy that we had. And for those of you who already have your eyes set on someone, perhaps it's a better time now for things to have progress and to move forward and to be able to work. Spirit, tell us about this person. Tell us about how things are coming together here. Ooh, we got the Seven of Cups with the Queen of Cups reversed. So perhaps you don't want to make the first move because you got options at this time. Especially with that walking love spell energy. Yeah, you may have multiple people kind of checking you out and romantically interested. And it may feel like doing yourself a disservice. Whenever you have gone for someone, it may have ended just as reversed, 10 of Swords in misery. But we actually have the King of Wands reversed underneath this. So maybe it's about taking action towards the people who weren't worth it, didn't deserve it, weren't giving you the signs and signals that they were interested, that there was no compatibility with, or you didn't, appear to be a good match with. Maybe it was about taking action and investing in people who genuinely didn't want it or didn't deserve it, or you were all over the place. So I feel like that's kind of where things are going for you, Group 2. This era feels about getting what you want, going for it, not being shy, not being afraid. 9 of Pentacles, King of Wands reversed, not investing in people who don't deserve you, or people who don't show you that they have value, that they could add to your life, people you would always have to take care of or always have to, figure things out for. This era seems to be about choosing correctly. Queen of Cups reversed with the 7 of Cups, not ending up disrespected or hurt because we're choosing properly. We're choosing the option that has true value. So there could be multiple people moving forward that you're drawn to, that you're attracted to, that you will have an opportunity to pursue. And yeah, the plot could definitely thicken and get a bit scary. We got the Sun reversed, which does kind of, show that Spirit is not exactly leading this, that Spirit isn't laying everything out for you this time. With the 5 of Swords reverse, it doesn't feel like a test. It just feels like right now you're in a position where you're going to have to make the best choice for yourself, and Spirit isn't leading everything this time. Maybe in your last situation, you were led to that person, say they were a soulmate or a twin flame or a karmic. And a lot of times we can get super wrapped up in like, okay, did Spirit bring this person to me? But another thing you have to ask yourself is like, okay, if Spirit is bringing this person to me, why? Because a lot of times it's to learn lessons. So when you gotta go get something yourself, no, that is not inherently a bad thing. That does not mean, oh, I'm doing the blah, 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 blah. A lot of times it could mean that there aren't a bunch of 8 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, things that I have to work on with this person, things that I have to learn through this person. This isn't another lesson. Perhaps it could be that this is just genuine love and connection. Spirit, what else can you tell us? We got the Wheel of Fortune, high risk, high reward energy. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles reversed. Spirit's not handing you this one. We got the Hermit reversed at the bottom of the deck. So it's so clear here. Right now, the love you have, your next relationship, it's going to be someone that you go get. And there are going to be other options on the table. And you're having to make a wise decision based on what you see with this person. So I would say just take things slow, so that you don't accidentally end up like with a time waster or in the wrong relationship. Your next relationship should be pretty good as long as you're looking out for yourself. Page of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Swords reversed, and not going for like your usual type or the bad boy, bad girl archetype, not investing in people who aren't worthy. Spirit, tell us more about this person. What are they like? We have the Driver that came out right away. So maybe they drive on the side, like for additional income. Also, I'm getting a very masculine energy when that card came out. Like this could be the kind of person who likes to drive all the time, and you're like passenger princess or passenger prince when you're with this person. I just heard blue collar, so I feel like this person is a very hard worker. We also got the employee that just came out, so that lets me know this person is employed, okay? They have a job. Getting strong earth energy now. I'm hearing Capricorn. They could have a strong Capricorn placement in their Mars. It could be in their bones to work hard and to make things happen, to make money, to be able to take care of themselves and the people around them. The Driver card here almost feels symbolic, like this person likes to take the lead. They're courageous, they're strong. Yeah. We got the Lover here as well. This card surprisingly does not come out very much from this deck. It says love, romance, reproduction, and infinity. So yeah, there's definitely an opportunity for you to be with like kind of a forever partner type of energy. Definitely a long-term partner. Someone who's romantic, chivalrous, who opens up your door, who takes you out, who values you, appreciates you. We have the employee here, a hard worker, someone who works frequently. Spirit, where or how will they meet them? Okay, we have the train. So especially for those of you who have like a commute on the train, you could literally meet this person that way, or you could meet this person as you're traveling. We got the laboratory. This person could be a scientist, they could be an engineer, they could be someone who works in a lab, they could be in healthcare. We got the shopping mall that came up. So you could meet this person at a shopping center or a shopping mall. You can meet this person as you're out and about running errands, as you're picking something up. And then we got the damp and rainy realm and the mystic haven. So a lot of spiritual energy, a lot of symbolic energy coming up. With the damp and rainy realm, you can meet this person on a rainy day. With the mystic haven, it says enchantment, the esoteric, magic, intrigue, and hidden wisdom. So spirit could be leading you to this person. The mystic haven could also talk about altered states of mind or like the astral, the dream space, etc. You may get some sort of experience or hint through there. You may meet this person energetically. I'm also seeing you may smell this person very oddly before you see them. So they could, you know, brush past you going like you're going straight, they're going sideways, and they walk just behind you. You end up catching their scent. You turn around, you don't see their face, and then you end up obviously meeting face to face after that. Yeah. Spirit, what else does group 2 need to know? We have watching clouds and wise leader. So you've been sitting back, resting, relaxing. It says lie back, rest, and relax. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. So I feel like this is a strong transition message, transitioning from watching clouds, waiting for the timing to be right, working on alignment, working on yourself, making yourself emotionally available, and working through any past stuff to now, all right, let's step into this next leg of the journey. Let's get active. Let's get up. Journey by moonlight. It says, believe in the magic. Infinite abundance says abundance is pouring into your life. So strong energy of magic. We had the mystic haven talking about enchantment, magic, the esoteric. Spirit is definitely calling you to do what you can spiritually. And infinite abundance is spirit saying that this relationship has so much more than even meets the eye, so much more than what's on the surface, and will be worth your time, your energy, your investment. That's what I have for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings. That is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Finchonite and the Trash Panda Tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your timeline. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant as we cut the deck. Nice, nice. It seems like you're in a good place right now with the Hierophant, tapped into your inner wisdom, tapped into your higher purpose, tapped into knowledge. There's like keys on the fork here on this card. So it seems like you've kind of figured out the keys to move forward. You figure out the keys to life, the keys to winning, in a really good headspace. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So that's like the universe aligning with this progress you've been making, with that Hierophant, with the work you've put in. And that is a beautiful combination for something to manifest. So let's see, Spirit, for group 3 with the Finchonite. Can we have their timeline for their next relationship? So we'll see who you'll be entering this relationship with, how and where you will meet them. We'll get all the details. Spirit, for group 3, please show us their timeline. When is their next relationship? When is their next relationship for group 3? Ooh, my goodness. So there's definitely something coming in hot. At least a relationship offer coming in very soon. We have in the next few days and summer. So I don't feel like everyone in group 3 obviously is going to be in a relationship in the next few days, but you could definitely meet this person in the next few days, in the next week, during summer, coming in hot, very much so on the horizon. Otherwise, like I said, this could be like you receiving a relationship offer, especially if there will be multiple options on the way to your next relationship. So we'll see how everything pans out. You got a lot of numbers that came out. Spirit could really speak to you in angel numbers. You could see any combination of these numbers coming out for messages for you. But we have 06, 07. You can meet this person on the 6th of the month, on the 7th of the month. Either of these days could be significant for you. We have the 10th and the 11th that came out as well. You could be seeing 1011 as an angel number as well, I'm hearing. And we have 16. So look out for these numbers when it comes to angel numbers, when it comes to Spirit communicating to you. I feel like you're going to figure out in the near future that these numbers have significance in some way. These could be milestones. Like you meet on the 6th, go on your first date on the 7th, have a significant shift in your relationship on the 10th, on the 11th, so on and so forth. So just be kind of open, to the process and the messages that Spirit is sending you. In terms of seasons, we got Pisces season and we got Capricorn season that came out. Pisces season is from February 19th to March 20th. Cap season is December 22nd to January 19th. So you can look out for these months for being significant as well. Spirit, for group 3, tell us more about their next relationship. Tell us more for group 3. We have asking around. So this could be someone who's already in your energy, someone who's coming towards you, someone who's asking other people about you, asking for information, trying to see, okay, is this person taken? Or on the asking around card, it's like 3 people at the gym. So this person could be asking like, hey, that guy that comes in, usually comes in on Tuesdays. What time do they usually show up? Or that girl that always wears such and such. What days does she go to the gym? Or do you know this person? What do you know about this person? I feel like this person is trying to get information as far as your schedule, but also trying to get information to see more about you, to learn more about you. It's like they're collecting information, definitely interested. And we have the exclusive card here. I feel like you're going to move into being exclusive with this person like very quickly. Something intuitively I'm feeling. Even with how the numbers are so close to each other, it's like there's significant progression very quickly. It goes from the 6 to the 7, the 10 to the 11, like back-to-back steps energy. You may be seeing like step angel numbers as well, like 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. This person, oh, wow. It feels like they don't really know you. I don't feel like you've had a conversation with this person. If you have, it's been very, very casual or necessary. Like, oh, they dropped something. Oh, you dropped this. Oh, sorry. Like very casual or very necessary. Like, okay, I'm talking to this person because they dropped XYZ, or we have a reason to be communing right now. It feels very much so like that. We have Bella the ball and throwing out feelers. So it seems like this person is trying to flirt with you, trying to send you signs and signals that they're interested, and you may not be very receptive to that. Maybe you're in an era where it's like, okay, if you're interested, I'm going to need you to come all the way over here and make that clear. Or maybe you're looking for a masculine energy, so you're kind of setting that expectation in the beginning, even from the point of origin where it's like, okay, if we're even to the point where we're figuring each other out, is because you done approached, you done took some action. Could be that. Or, you know, it could be something else. It could be that you're shy. It could be that you're holding back because you're the belle of the ball and receiving a lot of attention right now. It could be really because of anything. But we have deciding what you want. So for whatever reason, this person kind of feels like you may not know what you want. You may be open to talking to anyone. I feel like there's an issue, a little bit of an issue with this person's confidence. But they're working through it. We have deciding what you want, so perhaps it's even like an energetic thing where this person can't really move towards you until you make it clear to the universe what you want, especially if the last time you communicated with spirit was for some sort of protection and keeping, you know, people from around you. It may be necessary for you to make it clear, like, okay, I'm ready for things to move, things to shake again. I'm ready for someone new to come into my life. I'm out of my healing era and I'm ready to re-engage. We have crushing for a while, so I'm definitely picking up for you, group 3. For the majority of you, this is someone who's already in your energy, someone you've seen before, someone you may have talked to before, but definitely someone who's been crushing and observing you on their end for a long time. For those of you who really genuinely have not met this person yet and they're not in your energy, they have been ready for a while. And kind of sending out that signal to the universe like, okay, I'm ready. But moldable is very interesting to come out. So moldable talks about someone who's willing to co-create a life with you and someone who's willing to maybe compromise on those societal expectations. So going back to like masculine, feminine roles, sharing the roles mutually. We both play masculine and feminine roles, etc. Maybe you have big dreams and you want to move or you want to do something big. You want to make some significant change in your life, and Spirit is making it clear that this person is moldable, making it clear that this person, they can meet you halfway with that. Yeah, we have the fresh start card that came out. So maybe you're looking to move or make some sort of change aesthetically, start over new in some way. And you're looking for a partner that is willing to go on that journey with you. So say you want to go like vegan as an example, or grow all your own food. And that's the direction you're really leading your life in. It's like you may be looking for someone who's also trying to do that. We have give me a hint. So this person is going kind of crazy, not getting a sign or signal from you that you're interested. Like I said, they've been crushing for a while, or they've been ready for a while. So they're waiting either for a message from Spirit, the okay, the go from Spirit, that okay, things are going to progress, things are going to move forward, or they're looking for that from you. You know, with group 1 and 2, I was telling group 2, like maybe it's a collective energy, because it did keep coming up. Things about like making the first move, taking action, and being in your get it done, let's get to it energy, going after what you want. So listen, Spirit may be calling you to make the first move on this person, or to make it completely clear, to lay it all out there that you're interested. We have solar plexus based connection. So I see you resonating with this person from the solar plexus. The solar plexus is it's your core. It's who you are. It's your beliefs. It's what really lies inside. So with you connecting with them on that level, I feel like they'll definitely match your energy when it comes to whatever lifestyle change you're looking to step into. And we have sprouting connection. So this is new. It's blossoming. Spirit, tell us more. Yeah, we have the Hermit with Temperance reversed with the Nine of Wands reversed. So it looks like you had taken a break, or you had stepped back from the dating pool, stepped back from connecting with people, or going for what you want, perhaps because of some specific experience with it being the Nine of Wands reversed. Maybe it was something that really kind of made you say, okay, I have to stop. Like maybe you chased after someone who was like bad for you, and it's like, okay, I cannot do this again. Well, now Spirit is calling you back to the plate, back to the action room, but with balance, with everything that you've learned. So it's not about never taking action, but it's just about not taking action towards people who don't deserve you, or people who aren't in alignment with you, or have nothing to share, nothing to give in a relationship. We still take action towards the things we want, that job, that career, that life, that home, that car, that partner. So Spirit is calling you back to the forefront. This next phase in your journey, it's going to include you kind of being more in your masculine energy, making it clear to people what you want, what you require, and also going after what you want and communicating with people without fear, with confidence. So we got the Temperance card reversed. Things are a bit imbalanced right now, and I feel like that's because Spirit is kind of calling you out of hermit mode. Spirit is showing me like a baby in incubation. So I feel like the universe has been protecting you. You've been in a pocket, like just in a position where things are safe. It's like, okay, I'm good for now. I'm good where I'm at. But now it's like time to burst forth into the world again. And it's uncomfortable. The baby first comes out, it cries. It's like, there's this whole new world I'm in. I'm not in the cocoon anymore. But there's my real life, my whole life, where things are finally really getting started ahead of me. So it's also exciting and action-packed. So it's just kind of scary, but I do see Spirit calling you out of your comfort zone for sure. Yeah, we have the Chariot. And the Chariot is specifically moving forward in balance. Typically, the Chariot has like a white and red horse, or sorry, not red. Why did I say red? White and black horse on it, or wolves or dogs, etc., cats. And it represents moving forward in balance. So the Chariot card specifically talks about moving forward after a period of kind of almost like a retrograde, where you have to go back and heal. You have to go back and learn lessons. You have to go back and reflect on what you've been through. And then when the Chariot comes around, it's about moving forward with what you've learned and past experiences, but also with an open heart. We got the Ace of Cups. So Spirit is also asking you, what do you want? This is a great time to manifest, a great time to set intention, to make it clear to Spirit what exactly it is that you're looking for, so you can call that towards you. I see you getting a lot of attention right now. I see someone already in your energy wanting to make you a relationship offer, wanting to move towards you. The only thing that I see that's kind of on the fence is really just you. So you may not be completely sure of what you want at this time, or like this person has been kind of ready, open-hearted. You may not be exactly ready yet, or maybe it's more about the action piece. It's like, I'm ready energetically, or I'm ready in the heart space, but am I ready to put my neck on the line again? That kind of led me to my demise last time. So no, I'm not exactly ready for that. Something Temperance reverse, out of alignment. So the best you can, kind of heal that, release that, resolve that, whatever it is that's kind of keeping you feeling on the fence. The sooner you can release that, Page of Cups, the sooner you can move forward and have some action. So it kind of feels like you're at a crossroads a little bit, and that will influence perhaps your timeline or how easy it is to move into your next relationship. But it is on the table here. We got the Four of Cups reversed and the Page of Swords reversed. You may be in a state of mind where you're really about your spirituality, or really doing a lot of reflection. I'm also hearing reminiscing. The past may be keeping you a bit too comfortable in some way. Yeah, there's something here about like altered states of mind, or kind of living in the past in some way. Spirit, can you tell us more about this person they'll be entering a relationship with? What are they like? We got the journalist, we got the diviner. So this person could be into divination. This person could be spiritual themselves. The diviner on this card has like a crystal ball. This person could be into scrying. They could be into reading energies that way. We have the journalist. They could be a writer. They could be someone who works on the news. They could be a blogger. They could be someone who does social media, runs a page that's keeping people up to date on pop culture, keeping people up to date on what's going on in the world, on news. We have the driver as well. This person could drive on the side to make extra income, or they could be the kind of person who always likes to drive, putting you in a passenger princess or passenger prince position where they prefer to be the one driving. Spirit, where or how will they meet? We have the park, so you could be meeting this person as you're hiking, as you're at the park. You could be at the park for a barbecue. You could be at the park to watch your friends play sports or to play sports yourself. You could meet this person as you're walking on the trail, especially if that's something that you like to do frequently. You like to walk. We have the laboratory. I feel like this is more where this person works, but especially if you come across any laboratory in your field, like say you're in healthcare or in any lab of sorts. I'm also seeing a library. Spirit is showing me. This person could be studying for a health related to degree, but you could meet them in a laboratory, like I said, especially if you work adjacent to one. We have the coffee house here. So you can meet them on your next coffee run. You can meet them at a coffee house, especially if you're big on that. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? What else do they need to know? We have taken you seriously. So Spirit is saying your next relationship, this person, they want you, they're taking you seriously, and they're revealing their feelings as well. We got intentions revealed and intense gaze. So this person is kind of over it. They're like, all right, I've been sending you signs and signals. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. They feel like you're supposed to be able to mind read their look at you. I can be like that sometimes as well. It's like you can't see your own face. So sometimes in your heart, you feel like you're really giving them that smoldering stare, like, I want you. And on the outside, you could be totally like plain faced, like, or looking intensely. So this person, they're at a point where it's like, all right, I've been giving you this eye contact. I've been giving you this intense gaze, crushing for a while, throwing out feelers, trying to get you to give me a hint, and it hasn't worked. So honestly, they may just lose their patience and just come towards you. I do see them taking you seriously, and we have opposites attract. So if this person works in a lab, maybe you work in, what would be the opposite of a lab? Somewhere free, somewhere outside, in an open space, in a career that's more where you lead it and you kind of get to, you know, pick your own schedule or do your own thing or be in the field. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. If you chose group 4 with the purple aura quartz and the witchy magic tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see when will you be in a relationship. We'll get your exact timeline, who you will enter a relationship with, how, where you will meet this person. We'll get all the deets, Spirit, for group 4 with the purple aura quartz. Please first show us when they will be in this relationship. When is their next relationship? First card out, we have time is on your side. So right away, for those of you feeling anxious or feeling like there's something you're supposed to do, there's something you're missing out on, this is definitely a confirmation that you are where you're supposed to be. And time is on your side. You're not running out of time. You're not too late. You haven't missed out on an opportunity. So Spirit coming out right out the gate with that message, which is so freaky because this card just came out twice. The last time I used this deck, that happened, and that was the very first time it happened, and now it just happened again, which is crazy because I've been using this deck for years. I didn't even realize that this card was in this deck twice. So it's like so crazy that that's happening again. I feel like you could be seeing a lot of 222, 202, 212. I also am hearing great things come in pairs, but the fact that this card came out right after is like, yeah, let me send it out one more time for those who doubt the message. Is this my message really? Is time on my side? Are you sure I'm not late? Spirit's like, time is on your side, reiterating exactly what was said before. So Spirit's really coming through with a confirmation right away, letting you know time is on your side. And things are in your favor right now. I also feel like this is saying like you are where you're supposed to be, for those of you wondering like, okay, what's the next step? I also feel like Spirit already has your person picked out for you. This could be a soulmate. This could be someone you're already anticipating. You could have also already gotten a sign and signal about this person. So let's start here. We have in the distant future, we have longer than you expect. So I feel like that's why Spirit's giving you that message right away, like time is on your side. It could be that you're ready now, but the person that you've asked for, especially if you've asked for something specific, like send me my one true love or send me with someone with these specific kind of qualities. Also, it could be that this person doesn't live in the same area as you and Spirit has to bring them to you or bring you to them, bring you to each other through travel or some serendipitous meeting. But I feel consistently the message of this isn't something that Spirit is calling you to like work towards at this time. So if you're going, stupid, going crazy with the manifestations, you can relax on that a bit. I'm not really feeling Spirit telling you we need to do the most right now. If anything, it kind of feels like you're already in alignment. We have think about it. So Spirit has already given you signs, signals, and messages about this. And something significant has already been revealed to you. And I keep hearing, remember that. So I feel like you already got some big message that kind of shook you to your core and really resonated, that told you about time or told you about your path. It could have been a prophetic dream. It could have been a aha moment, a realization. So with that realization in mind, remember how that can affect your timeline, or remember that so you don't feel like there's a bunch of stuff you're being called to do or that you're out of alignment. Remember that so you don't worry. We have in the next few months, and don't waste your time. So I do feel like there may be a decoy that comes through, or there may be a love offer that comes through that's just not worthy, just not what you've asked for. And it could be like the moment where Spirit makes sure you're completely ready for what you've been asking for by sending you a decoy or a repeat of the past. Have you truly grown from the bad boy, the bad girl archetype? Have you truly grown from whatever happened in 2019 with the 19 coming up here? Have you truly moved on from the things that kind of got you out of alignment in the past? Are we really ready for this next leg of the journey, or for this next relationship? You could be seeing 1919. The 19th could be significant to you in some way. That could be the day that you meet your person or the day you enter this relationship. So look out for 19 being specific if it's not talking about your past. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 4? Yeah, we have dodging the fake. So yeah, not gonna lie, there's a very clear sign here. Someone else is going to come in and offer you a relationship in the next few months. This is not the person that Spirit has picked out for you, and you are being called to dodge the fakes. And it honestly is likely something, well, it's about 50-50 for me, because I heavily feel like Spirit is looking intentionally and seeing what you're doing, making sure you're ready. So it could be a bit of a test from the universe. But for half of you, I do feel like this could even just be someone exercising their free will and taking action towards you because they find you attractive, or because they want you, they're attracted to you, they feel a connection, etc. And that could be very much so valid. But it's just like maybe they haven't done the work, or maybe there is attraction there, but you're not actually in alignment, like future-wise, for what you want for your future. So some way, somehow, this person is not right for you. We got checks all the boxes at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is really calling for you to make sure you're only surrendering to the person that checks all the boxes. So this is a good time to go ahead and make a love list and write down what you're looking for, so that you can just align whoever walks into your life to that. And it's like, okay, if they're not checking all the boxes, they're not the one. It could be someone who's coming in trying to manipulate or control you for a small portion of you, because it does say dodging the fakes. So that would kind of be more shadowy, more someone who doesn't have the best intentions, you know, someone who's fake. We have coming to fruition. So your manifestation is coming. We have dream space / astral lover. So perhaps this is the main way you communicate, or the main way you've been connecting, and you're finally moving into the 3D with this action. So that will be very exciting. I also feel like you will have a prophetic dream, either where you see this person or your life with this person, or Spirit is speaking to you through the dream space right now. We are doing it the right way. So yeah, someone told me that, I forget who it was, but someone was telling me like the best way to, it was one of the like men in my life, like my uncle or someone, but I can't remember who it was. And they were like, the best way to see if a guy is BSing, or a girl, the best way to see if anyone is BSing, not really there, you know, for you, not really serious, is to take your time and to go slow. That will agitate the heck out of someone who already has their own intention. Oh, I'm trying to get in your pants, or I'm trying to have a good time with you, or I'm trying to have a fling. That'll X all of them up out of there, because they're not going to wait forever to get that. It's like, okay, I'm trying to have this now. I already have intention, so I'm trying to get that. That is my end goal. So whenever you're like, no, let's take it snail pace, they end up folding up out of your life. They end up exiting themselves. The trash ends up taking itself out. So something that can really help you, especially with this decoy coming in, is doing it the right way as well. So we got your love list, we got doing it the right way, and I would say thirdly, we got mindset that will keep you on track and keep you remembering whatever that significant message was, that aha moment that you had that revealed to you more about where you're at or what's coming. Hanging on to that and working on mindset will be significant in making sure you're with the right person, but doing things the right way, taking your time to observe people, and again, writing down deal breakers as well, or red flags, so that when you see those, it's popping up and you're looking at your love list and you're like, dang, they are embodying 3 of the 5 red flags that I wrote down. This can't be what I'm looking for. Doing it the right way, taking your time, making someone court you, making them date you, even if they don't always pay, or even if, you know, you don't do things that cost, making them spend time with you to make sure that they're serious for a long period of time. I'm talking 3 months is the minimum, to be real. You know, you can take a walk in the park, or you could do something cheap like going for ice cream. Going for ice cream is perfect because it's still good. It's still filling, especially if you get like a flurry, something with all the toppings and everything. But also it doesn't hold you to like a bill. You don't have to worry about no foolishness with someone running off on the bill or not wanting to pay the bill because you're not a good match, or you don't got to worry about someone just leaving the date. You don't have to worry about all that extra complicated stuff. You don't have to be there all day, all night. Ice cream date is the perfect first date. tell me I'm wrong in the comments. We have right hand / confidant and all over you. So the person who is truly for you, the person that you're meant to be with, they will be your right hand. The person you can tell what you're really thinking, and you don't have to worry about them judging you. You don't have to worry about them telling you to do things that benefit them and don't benefit you. You don't have to worry about them just telling you to get over it, but they'll sit and actually listen and work through some things as well with you. And I feel like the wrong person will be all over you, trying to get the green light right away, trying to get to second base on the first date. Where do they do that at? That's out of alignment. That's out of, this is not numerically correct. How are you trying to get to second base on the first date? Okay? Spirit, what else can you tell me? What can you tell me about this person? What can you tell me about this relationship? We got the Sun card, and that's exactly what I was feeling, handpicked by the universe for you. The Sun card is all about like being a child again. It's all about Spirit kind of directing things. So Spirit already has someone specifically picked out for you. And we got the 8 of Wands reversed. So you could be someone who's very passion based. You need that passion. You need physical intimacy, or maybe excitement or drama. They say that's how the brain releases like happy chemicals once you're stressed, especially masculines. Once you're stressed and then you finally break through or have success. So keeping someone level-minded by not giving them that physical intimacy, that passion, that excitement, and even yourself will help you think clearly, and also help you when it comes to not attaching to someone too soon, because you don't have all these chemicals releasing where it's like the nervous system is like attached to this person or seeking out this person, etc. So yeah, I am seeing not a delay, but just divine alignment. We have the Fool reversed and the 7 of Wands reversed. So I don't feel like this is, I definitely see with that 7 of Wands reversed that this next relationship, Fool reversed, isn't being released, isn't being experienced until this decoy comes in and comes out. And if anything, that would cause a delay. Like say you slipped into an old pattern again, you went for the bad boy, the bad girl, or the person that's just not in alignment with you. You fall for them, you end up in an 8-month cycle with them. Now it's like, oh, the timeline is far down the line. Well, we have the Tower that just came out reversed. So Spirit is actually saying your timeline can speed up through Tower reversed, you declining right up front any person that is not truly for you, that's giving you red flags. Yeah, we got the Devil reverse, Knight of Wands reverse, and the 8 of Pentacles reverse. So there's definitely some things you're being called to do. 8 of Pentacles reverse, you're being called not to invest in people too much too soon. Knight of Wands reverse, not to be moved by your passion, by excitement, by the person that's showing you a good time. And the Devil reverse, saying no to temptation, saying no to like the person who feels exciting, who's making you feel alive. And it's hard to do that when you've been in hermit mode or when you haven't had anything popping off for a while, because it's like, well, this is the opposite of what I was feeling. This doesn't feel like how it was in hermit mode, so it must be what I want. But it's like, no, Spirit's trying to align you with long-term stability, with what you need. You may not be a marriage kind of person. You may not be a long-term relationship kind of person, but I definitely feel like Spirit's trying to align you with that. I definitely feel like Spirit's trying to align you with something serious, or if not permanent. Yeah. We got the Ace of Cups, long-term fulfillment. So yeah, as soon as we're talking about marriage and whatnot, we got the 10 of Cups coming out reversed with the High Priestess reversed. So the person who's truly for you, Ace of Cups, the person who will fulfill you, who will make you feel love, who will make you feel good, who will, I just heard provide, who will provide love, understanding, maybe even financially. That person does not look like what you think they would look like. It reminds me of this story I heard about, I forget who it was now. It wasn't Jeff Bezos, but it was some rich guy. And someone took a picture of them outside waiting in line with a jean and t-shirts at this like walk up burger place or Coney Island type of place. and they were driving a silver Honda, and they were like, this person is literally a billionaire. Why are they in a jeans and t-shirts and driving in a Honda? You know? So I'm being reminded of that story. I feel like that's symbolic for you in some way, meaning that, you know, what you imagine as a provider, what you imagine as true love may not look at all like how you can imagine it. And Spirit is really calling you to trust. Trust the process, trust the journey, trust the timeline, but also trust that Spirit knows what you really need. And even that your higher self knows what you really need. And to surrender to that. Spirit, can you tell us more about this person? What are they like? Ooh, this person could be really into holding back as well. We got the ascetic here. It says seeker of self-restraint, abstinence, purification, and discipline. So this person is disciplined. Spirit's like, all right, you want a faithful person until we start talking about retention. You want a faithful person until we start talking about discipline. And in order to have that as well, to a degree, you will have to match that frequency. So maybe you've been on a celibacy journey even. We have the community card here. This person is big in their community. They could have a lot of communal respect. They could do a lot of work in their community. They could be someone who's like a community mentor or a community coach. Someone who mentors youth. I'm hearing Boys and Girls Club. They could work at the Boys and Girls Club if you have one of those in your city. We have the genius and the dancer. So Spirit's like, listen, don't worry. This person could hit you with a smooth bachata, okay? They can hit you with a smooth two-step, okay? With the dancer card here, this person, they're going to give you that fun. They're going to give you that passion. But yeah, not going to lie, this definitely feels like a shift. You may be going into a phase and feeling like, this new love is kind of boring. Like, it's very different. It's like this person has fun. But it's disciplined fun. Something about it just feels like, okay, it's different. It's not like completely unrestrained. We have the genius here. This person could be someone who's made something. They could be innovative. They could be someone who's created something. Someone who's written a book as well. Someone in education. Spirit, show us where or how they will meet for group 4. Okay. So first card out, we got the beach. So you could meet this person at the beach. You can meet them at the ocean, at the lake, at really any body of water. I even want to say like the pool or somewhere beach themed, especially if you have a vacation coming up. We got the beauty salon. You can meet this person at the salon. You can meet this person as they're getting a haircut or as you're getting a haircut or your hair done. We have the church coming up here. So you can meet this person at church. You can meet this person in some sort of spiritual setting. I'm also seeing like Spirit is showing me a shrine or a somewhere that's more not a church, but like somewhere where something significantly spiritual has happened. Almost giving like, dang, what do you call that? It's at the tip of my tongue. Like those old, like a monument. Could be at a monument or some sort of like significant spiritual site. And then we have the casino here, also giving us a spiritual or symbolic meaning about taking the risk or perhaps meeting this person in passing. Or of course you can meet them at the literal casino. Spirit, any other messages for group 4? We got transformation and navigating by the stars. So navigating by the stars, definitely use your astrology to help you. Bottom of navigating by the stars says follow your bliss. So wherever you're feeling good, when you're feeling that release, where you're feeling safe, that is definitely a good sign. But navigating by the stars, I also feel Spirit calling you to look at your astrology, and that will give you more information. And we have the transformation card. It says a fresh new way of living emerges, and I definitely feel that throughout your entire spread. It felt like this person is different in some way, a different kind of relationship, different kind of person than you would typically date or that you would go for. So a lot of changes coming through, but good changes that will benefit you. That's what I got for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.